For a long time, atheists and the supporters of the theory of evolution have been asking this question: how is it possible for the entire humanity, with all different descents, to have their lineage traced back to one father and mother? And it's a fair question, considering the great variations in human races. I mean, you'd be quite alarmed if your newborn looked like it belonged to a different race than the parents, right? Well, science says that's exactly what had happened. Stay tuned to find out how. The question mentioned at the beginning of this video, and similar ones, led Darwin to finding it hard to believe that the entire humanity, with all of its diversity, came from a single father and mother. And if the theory of evolution was correct, then the idea of coming from one father and mother would have been impossible, which means that then there must have been many different fathers and mothers to produce these variations of human beings. In his book, The Descent of Man, Darwin supported the concept of multiple fathers and mothers, and that is no surprise considering that Darwin is the father of the theory of evolution. But 130 years after this book's publication, scientists at the University of Berkeley came across an amazing discovery. They discovered something in mitochondria. Mitochondria is a small organelle in the cells of your body. It has an exclusive DNA inside it, different from the cell's DNA, so it has an independent DNA. An interesting observation about it is that the DNA of the mitochondria is transferred from the mother's side only. This is because the male sperm cell loses its mitochondria the moment it breaks through the wall of the egg. So after fertilization, only the mitochondria from the mother's cell remains. So when scientists investigate the DNA of mitochondria, they can see the line of ancestry from the mother's side only. The astounding observation here is that scientists found that the lineage of ancestry of all mankind can be traced back ultimately to one mother. This is a study published in Nature, a worldwide journal, which says that the line of ancestry of all humans goes back ultimately to one mother. All humans today on the face of the earth are from one single mother. And scientists named this mother Mitochondrial-Eve, because of its relation to mitochondria that was the source of its discovery. And as you can see, this matter has been settled, and scientifically speaking, it is beyond the point of discussion. So today you can identify how closely you are related to any other human in the world using the DNA found in the mitochondria of your cells. And you can identify your grandparents had you been separated from one another. So the claim that we came from different fathers and mothers has been disproven. And so the claim of evolutionists and atheists got refuted and their questions answered. And now they all believed in God and they lived happily ever. If only that was true. So what was the atheists' comeback from this? Don't tell me you believed it for a second that they will just be quiet about this. Of course not. That isn't possible. Or they wouldn't be atheists anymore. The thing is, in reality, when you say that all mankind can be traced back to one mother and one father, it causes issues to their faith. It supports the religious views and weakens the theory of evolution, actually destroys it. So atheists have to think of what they can say or do next. And they came up with something. Yet another theory. They said, let's add something to the description of the Mitochondrial-Eve, just one simple phrase. So now they're saying that the Mitochondrial-Eve is indeed the common ancestor of all mankind today. But she is the most recent common ancestor. So why did they add this phrase, most recent? Because when you tell them that the Mitochondrial-Eve is an issue that opposes the theory of evolution, they will just simply say, Perhaps there was more than one Eve that gave birth to other types of mankind, and all of those humans have perished or vanished somehow. Then, according to them, the mitochondrial-Eve is the ancestor of all contemporary humans only. Do they have any proof for this claim? No. Any proofs for the claim that there have been other Eves? Of course not. They just have theories, no proofs. Does the analysis of the DNA of the ancient human fossils support this claim? Of course not. All humans in all times and all ages have descended from one single mother. And for the record, this new description isn't much of a problem for our faith, as it might be a more precise terminology. The problem is when atheists keep manipulating the facts to support their claims of atheism. They claim that it isn't possible for all humanity with so much diversity to have come from one single mother. Now, when the matter has been scientifically established as a fact, they say, I don't have a problem with this matter, but perhaps there were other Eves who gave birth to other mankind and they all perished. This shows the difference between religion and atheism. The religious evidence is strong, clear, and consistent. It's come from one source, whereas atheism is based on mere assumptions, conjectures, theories without evidence, and guesswork. Conclusion is that science has yet again affirmed the speech of God in which he says, O mankind, we have created you from a male and a female and made you peoples and tribes. Science also affirmed the speech of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Mankind is from Adam. He also said, O people, your father is one. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to this channel and please like and share the video to spread the word.